There's been a lot of big Sims news this week. A patch came out on Tuesday and they literally added a music festival into the game. We got Sim sessions now. You can go to the park in Willow Creek and like go to an actual music festival on the weekends. I made a video on that yesterday, so I'll link that down below, but it's available for just this week only in real time. It's like an actual limited edition event in the base game, which is kind of cool. But because of this event, there was a patch for The Sims this week. And in that patch, there are a couple interesting things. So I wanted to talk to you about those, but also they had an official live stream this week, and in that live stream they talked about the next update, which is gonna be huge. So let me walk you through it. Okay, first of all, the patch notes, I'll link these down below for you if you want to read them. Obviously the patch is mostly just the Sim Sessions stuff plus a couple of bug fixes. Now the actual Sim Sessions festival is limited time only, like it's only going to be happening for this week in real time, but they added a couple things into the game because of it, and those things are going to be permanent. So there's 5 new t-shirts, there's 1 merch shirt for each of these 3 artists, and then they also have a Summer of Sims t-shirt and a Sim Sessions t-shirt, and they added a full body costume. So this is the new costume I'm talking about. This is what BB Rexa wears when she does her performance, and they added this into the base game so you can play with it if you want. It's available to all of us now, which is actually kind of funny. I don't know, I'm into it. And then we have 5 new t-shirts. So we've got 1 for each of the artists like I was saying, and then we also have the Sim Sessions logo one and the Summer of Sims logo one. They've each got like 3 colors on them too. And to be honest with you, I'm really kind of impressed by this. I think they're gonna only be unlockable if you actually go to like the Sim Sessions event and buy them in game. I don't know if there's a cheat to unlock them, and I mean buy them with like simoleons. It's not real money, it's free, it's an update. They cost 12 simoleons. But I kind of like the idea of more merch in The Sims. Like so many people wear merch all the time. I'm literally wearing Sims merch right now. I like the idea of there being merch for like real life artists. Like it's kind of fun to have your Sim be like a fan of glass animals and have them wear a t-shirt, and I just kind of like that. So I'm kind of into this idea. And like I said, I made a video on the Sim Session event yesterday, so you can go watch that and like figure out how it works that way. But as far as bug fixes go, there are a couple huge ones that I am so glad they finally fixed. Number 1, your plants will no longer reset to a previous growth stage randomly. If you've had that happening to you, it happens to me mostly with cow plants. The cow plant will just go back down to a baby cow plant and then be frozen, stuck, and never move again. It's really bizarre. They fixed it. I also had plants resetting back to nothing. Like if you have seasons, you know how when it's fall and a plant is out of season in the fall, they'll go back down to like a little mound of dirt and not a plant. I had plants doing that when they were supposed to be in season, so they just wouldn't grow. So they supposedly fixed that. Fixed an issue where selected Create a Sim outfit parts on Sims were not showing up appropriately highlighted on the right side menu. What that means, it's kind of a mouthful. You know how like when your Sim is wearing a t-shirt, how it's like highlighted my shirt as green so I can figure out what she's wearing, and when I click on her pants, it tells me I'm wearing these pants. When I click on her hair, it says I'm wearing this hair. For a while, there was a glitch where like if you gave her this hair, you could be like scrolling back trying to find where it is in cast and not be able to see it. But now it like actually takes you to the right thing. Same with like lipstick. If I open the lipstick panel, it shows me I'm wearing this one and it takes me right there. It was always supposed to do that. It just started like not working for a little bit and it was kind of annoying. Most importantly to me, they fixed the issue with lofted staircases. For like months now, Sims couldn't use stairs when Simmers deleted the floor of a fence block that was built around the stairs in the upper landing. That's a mouthful too. Basically, you'd make like a lofted house, right? Or just any sort of house, and you'd have like the landing of the staircase open above the stairs. Stairs wouldn't work for some reason. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm just at the festival. I want to show you how the stairs work. What we're talking about with these stairs is basically if you had, you know, a second floor, and say I wanted to put a staircase here, maybe you think, oh, it'd be cute to have this be like open to the bottom floor. So you might put a staircase like this, delete the floor there, and have it open. For some reason, if you did this, your Sims wouldn't be able to walk up the stairs. That was the glitch. Really bizarre. There were ways around it, and that's because technically there's like a fence here, right? So technically you could delete the fence and then delete the floor again and put the stair back, then it would work. But sometimes the floor wouldn't delete properly, or you'd have like clipping issues. So it was really annoying, but they fixed that. Thank God. Also, they added some hair color swatches in the last update. Apparently on certain hairs, it was making your Sims teeth disappear. Yeah, Deli called her video on it the most appalling Sims 4 patch. Look what it would do. Is this not the most bizarre thing? I never saw this happen. Like I never had this issue, but I saw a lot of people online talking about it. So it would make like certain hairs and certain swatches on those hairs would make your Sims teeth disappear. They fixed that, which is cool. How did that even happen? Genuinely, what happened there? I love how in the patch notes they were like making Sims teeth disappear ? That's how I feel. Also, invited NPCs will now actually leave. If you had issues with your Sims never leaving your house, well, they fixed that. Apparently, sometimes there were like invisible Sims skiing as well in Snowy Escape. I never saw that either, but I guess they fixed that too. But yeah, not like a massively long list of bug fixes, but some pretty big bugs that they fixed. Now on to the more exciting part. The next patch. The next patch is going to be the PreExpansion Pack patch, and those are always huge. They give the game like a massive new build tool. Think like platforms, terrain tools, the stair manipulation that we got. All of those things are like big build patches that came pre-new expansion pack. And sometimes if they're making new features for the game, they might carry them forward to have everybody in the base game get it. Think like with Snowy Escape, you can bathe toddlers in the sink now, which isn't a lie, by the way, that you can do that. No one believes me. It's true. I'm gonna get a toddler so I can show you. This is not new. This has been in the game. I'll show you. Kind of like how your Sims can brush their teeth in the sink and like wash their hands and they get a tiny bit of hygiene. You can clean up toddlers in the sink and it'll give them a tiny bit of hygiene too. It just goes like that, but then a little bit more hygiene, just a little bit. So technically you don't need baths because you could just like click the sink 4 times. Anyway, that's old news. The new news, obviously we know already we're gonna get a pond tool. They already teased that and showed that in the trailer. You're gonna be able to make ponds in The Sims 4. But yesterday in the Sims official live stream, they showed off some of the new things. I'll link the live stream down below if you wanna watch it. Pretty much once a month on the Sims Twitch channel, they'll do these like Inside Maxis update streams and they'll show off the new update, give some sneak peeks for the next update, blah, blah, blah. That's how we found out about the hair colors they leaked early, you know, things like that they'll show off. Number 1, there's gonna be a new hair coming to the base game next month. It looks like this. They've been doing a really good job of adding a lot more better hairs to the base game recently, so I'm pretty excited about this. But in massive gameplay news, they're adding more group family activities in the next update. So do you remember how they showed off that kid cooking in the trailer for the new pack? And we were all like, whoa, wait a minute. They talked about this in the live stream yesterday. The Sims 4 will soon be updated with new group family activities such as cooking and gardening together. Best thing about this is that children can now also join in the fun. Group cooking allows you to select up to 5 Sims together to cook a meal. It allows you to game relationships while creating better quality meals and more servings. And children's Sims can also be chosen to cook with an adult. So only with an adult they can like learn how to cook and they'll gain mental skill while doing it. And Sims that cook together can gain a new sentiment. Like how fun is that? So we've got some screenshots of like the whole family making cookies. Look at this. This is huge. Cook together with, you can select all the Sims you want to cook with. And kids gardening. Kids can now water, weed, plant, and harvest crops. So all kids can help water your plants, but they have to like unlock by getting their mental skill up the ability to plant and weed things. And kids and toddlers can talk to plants. And older Sims can get enough skill to be able to teach younger Sims about it. So obviously like older Sims and younger Sims can garden together, but it sounds like kids will be able to do it themselves even if they want to alone. Look at that. This is huge. I love the idea of this, like the little stool the kid is standing on to help with the, oh, I'm so excited about this. I wasn't expecting this kind of thing. Like, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen with the children cooking, but it's cool that it's not just children. It's like you could have mom and dad cook together or like, oh, you could like have grandma teach the grandkid how to cook. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so good for storytelling. There is one more thing they're adding that came out in this patch today and they're gonna keep updating in the next few patches. They've actually commissioned some LGBTQ plus artists to make new paintings for the game. They showed off like 3 of them in the stream yesterday, and we have this painting already that came out today. This is the Stride with Pride painting by Jupiter Stevens Hill. Their name is Midnight Fox 452 online. Celebrate Pride by bringing the parade to your lot with this beautiful piece by the talented Jupiter Stevens Hill. This piece commemorates the values of diversity and inclusion of this historical and important event in a fun and colorful composition, matching the spirit of celebration. So how cute is that? We have this new artwork in the game, and it's got some kind of fun frame swatches too, which I'm kind of into. And they're planning on adding at least a few more paintings this way too. So I really like the idea of this, like highlighting a real artist and also getting more artwork in The Sims. I always want more artwork in The Sims. So all in all, pretty big patch and a pretty big week for Sims news. Obviously, I'll keep you posted as any new developments about the new pack come out or any new like update elements come out, because these things are all free in the base game. This isn't just pack stuff. This is all going to be coming free to everybody, which makes it very exciting. I really cannot wait for this group cooking and gardening stuff. It feels like it makes so much sense, and yet somehow I'm like shocked that we're going to get it. I love that kind of little like family gameplay sort of thing. Just it feels so good and necessary for The Sims. So anyway, I'll stop rambling about The Sims 4. If you like these sort of update videos, I always make them whenever big news comes out for The Sims, so feel free to subscribe subscribe if you want more updates like this in the future. And very soon we'll have a lot of new pack content coming, so stay tuned for that, my friends. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I literally cannot wait for this patch. Like, I'm not kidding. I cannot wait for this patch.